Ma'am, mangangamusta po muna kami sa inyo, sa inyong pamilya.
Mabuti naman po. We're very happy for the verdict. We got a conviction, guilty beyond reasonable doubt for all 10 of anti-hazing law.
Mhm.
And ang penalty po nila is reclusion.
Mhm. Aha.
Meron pa po kayong may nakikita po ba pa kayong kakulangan sa hustisya natin with regard to hazing sa ngayon? Ano pa po kayo ang pwedeng gawin?
Well, wala na po kaming nakikitang kakulangan. Kasi na-amendahan na rin po ng ang ating anti-hazing law
Yes.
last 2018. Ang kailangan po natin pagtuunan po is the implementation of the law. And awareness of the law po. And I believe ang kailangan po natin dito, pag-itingin ng responsibility ng mga schools and universities because sila
Yes.
po ang kailangan managot because sila po ang nangangalaga o ng ating mga anak. They have that responsibility sa atin na bilang magulang na nagbabayad ng tuition and halos yung ikakuba na po ng mga magulang ang pagbayad ng tuition, and I believe that the schools should take responsibility in implementing the anti-hazing law.
Mhm. Ma'am, sa inyo po bang pananaw napanagot ang lahat ng dapat mapanagot dito sa kasong ito? Of course, 10 po yung na-convict, pero sa inyo bang pananaw, sapat na yun o meron pang iba? Kasi there was also a lot of talk of a possible cover-up dun sa nangyari.
Yes po, I believe siguro after this conviction, maybe the Supreme Court can review already the disbarment cases because napatunayan po namin that Aegis Juris practices hazing.
Mhm.
And because of that cover-up, and the cover-up are between lawyers, hindi po sila tumupad sa kanilang oath being a lawyer. They should be carriers of justice. Pero anong ginawa nila? Nag-cover up pa sila. So I believe they should be held responsible.
Ma'am, a bit of background there po. I'm afraid I don't have that much detail dun sa sinasabi po yung disbarment case. Could you tell us sino po yung nakasuhan ng disbarment from the fraternity and ano po yung status ng disbarment case po?
I can only remember a few names. No? Marvy Abo,
Mhm.
Attorney Kevin Alston Anarna,
Mhm.
Dean Nilo Divina,
Dean Divina, opo.
Alfonso Versosa.
Opo. Opo.
I have a copy. I can just give it to you.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a long list.
Yes,
It's a
ma'am.
long list.
I think that's interesting po kasi kasama si Dean Nilo Divina. Ano po yung status ngayon? It's still pending po? Hindi pa po gumagalaw?
I think it's still pending.
Okay.
Di ba na-clear siya?
And hello.
Hindi ba na-clear si Atty. Divina?
He's part of the disbarment case that was filed by the Senate based on the committee report
Okay.
that was
Yeah.
done by Senator Lacson 2018.
Okay.
This is upon the the amendment of the anti-hazing law.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Carmina.
Okay.
Yes,
Hi, Carmina. This is Jovi.
Jovi.
I just, nakamusayin ko
Hi,
lang kung
Jovi.
kamusta si Toti upon hearing the verdict kanina.
hold on.
Hi, good afternoon po, Sir Jovi.
Good
Ay, Tony,
afternoon po.
Yeah, we heard Carmina's reaction to some verdict. Can we hear your reaction while the verdict was being read kanina?
Well, it was To be honest, it was breathtaking. You know, yung nandun kami sa korte, we were there, we were prepared. So mga 15 minutes, everybody there was quiet. We were waiting for the hearing to start. Tapos the judge came out. Tapos she had an envelope. She opened the envelope, and I was holding my breath because the envelope contained an 18-page report, and isip ko if that would be read in open court, it would reach siguro hanggang alas 5. So nangyari was everybody decided just to read the dispositive portion, and then the judge started naming all the accused in the case, and then we got to that part, and she said guilty. I wasn't prepared na sabi yung guilty because I was following her, and then biglang bumilis, and siguro nagulat ako and guilty, and I almost shouted because of excitement na narinig ko.
Mhm.
It was really something, having been in this place for 7 years, and now we see finally there's closure.
Mhm.
And ito naman yung pinamis namin sa anak namin during the time of the wake. Nung panahon na yun, masyado pang magulo. But of course, yung partner ko was really, really very serious. Talaga, she took care of everything. And, Sir Joey, I'll tell you, the last 2 weeks was really hell. Talagang we knew about October 1, but prior to October 1, ang dami emotions that were being passed. Maybe to siguro to extend October 1, but kami we stood firm na it should happen October 1. So that's today, and October 1 came, and now we're very, very happy with the decision of Sir Jovi.
Okay.
Pero po, I suppose that is only one part of your journey right now. Kasi the other part, I think, is the disbarment case that you have filed against several lawyers. Nabanggit nga po kanina.
Yeah, that's true, Sir Jovi, But the disbarment case was filed by the Senate committee.
With the Supreme Court.
Sa motu proprio yan, and the Supreme Court took it as complaint, and I think it's still pending. Manapit na rin siguro po, Sir Jovi, yung resulta ng disbarment na to.
Mhm.
Among the lawyers who covered up the death of Apia.
Although it's curious po kasi it's been 7 years, less than 7 years, that disbarment case. Kasi I think it was 2018 when the Senate recommended the filing of the disbarment case,
Yes,
and
yes.
the filing of the criminal case against the 10 for the anti-hazing law. So nauna na yung criminal case, which normally takes longer, pero yung disbarment case is still up in the air.
Well, one thing is for sure, siguro without the decision, siguro that will bolster the disbarment. There's enough proof na nagkaroon talaga ng casing. I'm sure it changes the whole scenario.
Mhm.
May matibay ng ebidensya.
Mhm. I'm reading po a story from
Mr.
that time.
Castillo,
Sige po,
di-
go ahead. Ami, go ahead.
Mr. Castillo, did you happen to look at the defendants nung binabasa yung verdict? Nakita niyo po ba yung reaction nila? Were you looking in their direction?
I did. Well, as human beings na put to a trial, they can't help but siguro think na baka rin on their part may meron din silang nagawa because yung nagawang mali because ang penalty na po hindi na biro, it's reclusion perpetua, and these are mga bata pa po itong mga to eh.
Mhm.
So we're looking 40 years.
40 years po. Minimum.
Yes.
40 years.
Oh, sorry, maximum pala.
Maximum yan.
40 years.
I'm reading a story from 2018 January. Ang sinasabi po ni attorney ni Dean Nilo Divina dun sa Senate hearing, ito po ang kanyang pahayag. My conscience is clear. I did not do anything wrong, illegal, or unethical. I did all I could have done under the circumstances to prevent incidents of hazing from happening during my watch as Dean of the UST Faculty of Civil Law. So, yun po. I think that's the last we heard about the issue until nag-file na sa Supreme Court.
Well, siguro now that the verdict is out, that you cannot separate Sir Jovi yung fraternity niya and him being the dean of the Faculty of Civil Law.
Opo.
So malaki pong bagay yun eh. So and it has been proven na hindi lang po si Atyong na hazing sa aegis juris.
Yes.
And it was said in open court na yung iba also experienced hazing. So, as dean of Faculty of Civil Law, dapat aware sila na baka meron nangyayaring ganitong hazing. But yung sabi nga ni Senator Lacson in his report, dapat tiningnan talaga nila kung sila yung may control eh. So I don't know what happened. Bakit kasi namatay yung anak namin sa hazing. So doon ko talaga yung foundation or basis right now. Kasi for 7 years they tried to fight it, but the court said beyond reasonable doubt talaga nakitaan sila violate ng anti-hazing law of 8049 po.
Mr. Castillo, kapag ganyang convicted, automatic review yan sa Court of Appeals and all the way to the Supreme Court. Sa tingin niyo po, malakas naman yung kaso ninyo na tuloy-tuloy ma-uphold yung conviction?
Well, we put up a good good fight. Saka yung lahat naman po ng pinasa namin sa court, they were all supported by evidences na which they appealed already sa Court of Appeals. Sinensurahan po nila yung bail hearing. Saka nag-file po sila ng demurrer to evidence na deny. Tapos ito po, inakyat din nila sa Court of Appeals. And all of these motions were denied po. So I think it's enough na nakita ng both courts na may basis talaga. May ebidensya po. Not mere hearsay.
Okay.
Sir, ako pahabol na naman po, huling tanong sa akin. Of course po, it's been a difficult 7 years, been a painful 7 years for your family. But in the end, how do you want people, the public, to, when they look back at what happened the last 7 years and what happened to your child, how do you want them to remember what happened? What do you want them to take away from this?
Kasi kung sabihin ko na because of him, meron tayong mas matibay na batas na anti-hazing law. But kung sabihin ko naman po 'yon, parang hindi ko naman po wish na magkaroon ng hazing or madama yung anak ko.
Opo.
But ito po yung nangyari. So ang sasabihin ko na lang po, although yung iniisip ko na could that be the other way, but ang nangyari na. Ang masasabi ko lang is matibay na yung ating anti-hazing law, and we could all benefit from this. It will eventually thwart and end all hazing in the future. Hopefully, years from now, sana po wala na talaga. Although there's one reported case yesterday,
Yes.
pero ang sasabihin ko lang po is, the case ni Acho po ngayon, ginagamit na po siya sa korte, sa evidence gathering, sa investigative, in making pleadings, mga legal strategies. Kasi po, nung nag-umpisa kami, the long way. Pero ngayon po, yung with this hazing case, siguro yung 7 years, hindi na po aabutin ngayon ng mga hazing cases ng 7 years. It should be, siguro I would say baka mga 3 or 4 years, meron na po agad na promulgation because of this landmark case po.
Okay. Well, maraming salamat po sa
Okay.
inyo. Minnie and Toti Casillo, and our prayers po go with you.
Carmina.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you po. Thank you.
Salamat po rin.